Tower,
631 left side, runway 13 left, continue traffic in position.
Roger.
Southwest 2776, that's forward speed for traffic control, contact Monster departure.
Southwest 2776, good day, thanks for your help.
Southwest 2220, RNAV door set, runway 13 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV door set, 13 left, please go, Southwest 2220.
Iconic 981, runway 13 left, clear to land.
13 left, clear to land, 391.
Exit 631, number 2, runway 13 left, clear to land.
Good land, number 2, 13 left, clear.
Number 9, Mike Charlie, runway 13 right, line of point, traffic departing the parallel. Medevac Screamer 36, taxi up, hold short at Charlie 10, and I just got released. You can taxi up, hold short 13 right.
Research 981, confirm clear.
Okay, from clear to land 13 left, Iconic 981.
Research 981, clear to land 17.
This is Jet.
Southwest 40's on the RNF, Whiskey 13 left.
Southwest 2220, runway 13 left, cleared. Air correction, Southwest 2220, contact Monster departure, good day. Number 9, Mike Charlie, RNAV door set, runway 13 right, clear for takeoff. Last one checking in with the Southwest 40.
Affirmative, Southwest 40, WPAG for 13 left.
Southwest 40, runway 13 left, continue traffic, may hold position.
Southwest 40.
This is Jet 981, safe working.
Signature 1.
Roger, keep your speed up, left Alpha 3, taxi in via Alpha, traffic 2 out.
Left Alpha 3, stay 91.
Southwest 1851, you can taxi up full short of 13 right.
Taxi up to full short 13 right, Southwest 18. Left tower jet length 1107, flip on Charlie 10, hold short in sequence. About how long delay you think?
Southwest 1851, actually hold short of Charlie 10. Sorry, some bad news, so you can expect a new routing, so don't taxi any further up.
Southwest 1851, Roger, we'll right here.
Number 9, Mike Charlie, contact Lone Star departure, good day.
Lone Star now, 889, Mike Charlie, good day.
Calling Roger, 981, good day. You can continue via Alpha, this is Jet 981, good day.
Continue via Alpha, 981.
Medevac Screamer 36, caution turbulence, RNAV door set, runway 13 right, clear for takeoff. Southwest 40, runway 13 left, clear to land.
13 left, clear land, Southwest 40.
Exit 631, safe parking.
Come off the hill.
Roger, you can make the left Alpha 3. If you got it, taxi in via Alpha underground.
Alpha 3 Alpha, and underground, if it's 631, good night.
Medevac Screamer 36, contact Lone Star departure, good day.
For departure, Medevac Screamer 362. Sir, hello, good to 579, 121.
Exit 579, left tower, runway 13 left, clear to land. Roger, I'll give you a call as soon as I get your release. Yeah, delayed for off the record.
About how much that cost?
Wouldn't be able to tell you because they've been random. Southwest 40, red Mike 2, Mike, contact ground, good day.
Mike 2, Mike ground, Southwest 40.
Roger, expected left hand. Southwest 1851, I just got your release. You good to go, or do you need to fill up with the information in?
Yeah, we're loading it up in the box.
Roger, let me know when you're ready.
We are ready for flight. Tower Southwest 2694, just about over. We knock for the whiskey 13 left.
Southwest 2694, left tower, runway 13 left. Clear to land.
Clear to land 13 left, Southwest 2694.
Exit at 579, left Alpha 2, taxiing via Alpha Monitor ground today.
Alpha 2 monoground, Southwest 79.
And who else called tower and answered? Southwest 1851, RNAV door set, runway 13 right, clear for takeoff. Southwest 2694, runway 13 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 13 left, Southwest 2694.
Southwest 3762. If you're on my frequency, just take a look at your CPDLC and we'll go the flight plan.
We already did.
Jetlink 1107, just got your release, runway 13 right, line of point.
13 right, line up.
Southwest 1851, contact Monster Departure today.
Switch departure, see ya.
Jetlink 1107, RNAV door set, runway 13 right, clear for takeoff.
13 right, clear for takeoff, RNAV door set,
Southwest 2086.
Hello everyone, well we're back
Hold short of Charlie 10.
here at Dallas Love Field for take 2 of our Love Field
And
extravaganza.
Ready to go? Actually, I got your release before your companies. Roger, side step over onto Lima and hold for the 13 right at Charlie 10.
We apologize for the delay in getting our second stream set up.
Southwest 2694, right Mike 2, if you got it, contact ground view.
Mike 2 over ground, 2942.
Yes sir, I don't have your release right now.
Still trying to get this camera balanced.
Southwest 2086, RNAV door set, runway 13 right, clear for takeoff.
We're using a little different camera than we used upstairs. To explain, we are coming to you from one level lower than we had earlier.
Love Tower, Southwest 2397, we're on the visual, 13 right.
Southwest 2397, runway 13 right.
So just to reset, hello, it's Walt. We're coming to you today from Dallas Love Field in Texas. We're on the, I think it's the 6th level of the parking garage C.
Guys, just got your release. I'll move you up shortly. Stand by. Thanks.
So let's see what we've got here. So that plane that we just saw taxiing,
Taxi up hold for 13 right. I have your release.
Okay, taxi up to hold for 13 right.
that is Southwest Flight 2964,
I have your release as well.
coming in from Kansas City, 737 MAX 8. Now, down at the end of the runway, we have a 737-700. It is going to Pensacola, Florida.
Southwest Tower, Southwest 1004 is visual, 13 right.
So our sight lines are not quite
Southwest 1004 left tower, runway 13
all
right.
that great today. The runway we are overlooking is runway 13 left. We're in South Flow here at Dallas Love Field.
Southwest 3762, RNAV door set, runway 13 left, clear for takeoff.
And this is us, a little overexposed, but we are awaiting our next departure. It looks like the Pensacola flight is going to be next. As you can see, our sight lines are not quite as good as they were when we were one story up. We've got some light standards in the way.
Runway 13 right, clear to land if you can, keep your speed up.
For clear land, Southwest 1004,
Yeah, if you can, just no delay. Southwest 2642, have one more arrival, then we'll get you up.
2642.
Southwest 2397, left Charlie 4 Charlie, contact ground speed.
Left Charlie 4 Charlie, over to ground, Southwest 2397.
The tower here at Love Field controls both the east and the west sides. We're looking at 13 left. If you hear them talking about 13 right, that's the runway we cannot see from our position, and there's an impediment there. It is nicer here because we're in the shade, so that's nice. Our situation is we're in the parking garage.
661 left, runway 13 right, continue traffic, will be in position.
13 right, up to 661.
It's me closing some doors of my car. Well, let's see if we can say hello to some of our viewers.
Southwest 2642, traffic 4.5 out. Be ready to go. Runway 13 right.
Let's see, is this working? Ruby Tuesday says, greetings from Germany. Hello, Ruby Tuesday. Bob says, good evening, Walton Mods. Don't forget to turn off your please stand by message. Thank you. I'll do that. I'll turn that off and I'll put on what we call the love bug here, so you know what time it is and where we are. We are not at Dallas Fort Worth Airport, as you can see. TechSpec says, don't recall ever spotting from this vantage point here at Love. I like it. Well, again, it's not the ideal place. We'd rather be upstairs, but the threat of rain sent us down here to one level lower. Terry Blunt says, empty parking garage. Has to be Saturday. And Brandon Rabbit checking in from the land of the rising sun. Hello there, Brandon. Good to see you.
Clear to land 13 right, up to 661.
I see Josh Aldrich in the chat. He is one of our mods. Thank you for that. Ken Schmidt, another one of our mods, is hanging out with us today. And again, I thank you for taking the trouble to find us as this is our second stream of the day. Josh Coughlin, good day, morning y'all, from the Gold Coast in Australia. For those in Northwest Florida, happy Blue Angels weekend. What perfect timing. The Pensacola flight next. So let's see what we got here. There is still rain in the area, although it's mostly sunny here at Dallas Love Field at this time.
784, runway 13 right, line of point.
So we've got a couple of flights going out and hanging out on 13 right. We can't see them from our vantage point. We might be able to see. Am I on that camera? Sorry about that.
That's Jet 661, that's Charlie 5. You going to Jet Aviation?
Charlie 5, affirmative to Jet, up to 661.
Roger, you can continue Charlie, moderate ground to you.
And there's my hat.
Southwest 3784, nav door set, runway 13 right, clear for takeoff.
So we're looking now towards the southwest through the parking garage, and we might occasionally turn our camera this way to see planes that are taking off into the sky from the west side. I did want to point out this plane. Let's see if we can zoom in on it here. Looks like it has a Swiss logo on the tail there. I don't know if that's an official aircraft from the country of Switzerland or just somebody likes that symbol. It looks very much like the Swiss flag, does it not? Oyram Ludolf says hello, watching from Germany, my first time in Dallas. Well, we're glad to have you with us. Kevin Mottershaw checking in from the UK, where it's late in the evening, but we're glad to have you with us. JJ says we love field broadcast days. And there it is. There's a plane going off from the east side. Didn't quite catch it all, did we?
Contact on sir, deploy received.
Clark, sir.
Exit 242, I just got your release. You ready to go?
I believe that was flight 3784 to Washington National Airport, Reagan National Airport in Washington. Our moderator Gerard is back. Hello Gerard, glad to see you. O'Malley is here with us. And somebody left us a super chat, which I did not... Oh, there it is. Colton Buckley with a €5 super chat. Thanks for your quality streams. Between graphics, switching, and audio, your solo setup is impressive. Can tell you're a pro. Well, thank you. We like to put a little extra effort into our jet streams here. Down there at the end of 13 left is NetJets. Flight 242, it's going to Childress. It's a Bombardier Challenger 650. Childress is in the Texas Panhandle. Funny, I haven't used this camera in such a long time. I keep reaching around the front of it to zoom in, but I'm using a camcorder which has a little button on the top to zoom in. And you did not see it. Due to my semi-professionalism, I didn't push the right button, or it didn't. Sorry.
Exit 242, contact no sir, deploy received. Depart.
We have a little more obstructed view now of the bags not flying free. Lined up in carts, spread out before us. I don't see anything coming in. I don't see anything going out at the moment. So let's say hello to you guys. Kevin Nance says that that plane with the cross on it could be a medical jet, and I guess that could be true as well. And Robin M, channel member, says according to a jet tip notification I got yesterday, that's a Swiss medical jet. Oh, interesting. So it is Swiss. Terry Blunt says, nice live. Dallas, my old hometown. Devin Barnes says, good morning from Melbourne, Australia. And we are always happy to see our Australian friends here. James S. says, who is going to tell Walt? Who's going to tell Walt what? Alex Rivera with a confession. Today, I like airplane. JJ says, Love Field skyrocketed their garage prices recently. Well, we will pay the price for that. All sorts of interesting business aircraft are always across from us here at Love Field. A lot of hangars which support business aircraft. We were able to give you a shot of the Love Field Tower earlier. We cannot do that from our current position, regrettably, because it's blocked by the interior of the garage. But I do have to point out and thank someone in the tower at DFW last time we were with you on Thursday night. They did a Runway DFW shout out, which I'd never gotten before. Unfortunately, our connection did not pick it up. We have a scanner, but the scanner, for some reason, doesn't get the tower side of the broadcasts, but you could hear it in the background. So that was a first for us. And again, I don't encourage anything like that, but so the Embraer Phenom 300 we're looking at there, it looks like this had been scheduled to go out, but it seems to be returning to hangar at this point. And looks like it's also being escorted by a ground operations vehicle. So something must have been amiss. And so they decided, I'm guessing, not to take off. It is moving under its own power. There is the plane. An 11-year-old Embraer Phenom 300. Right Side Up with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Right Side Up. Watching from right near BTV under the flight path. Cool. Thank you so much. Kevin Mottershaw says Saturday next week it'll be the biggest military air show in the world, Royal International Air Tattoo. Went last year. They had the biggest lineup of F-16 jets from around the world. That must be pretty cool to see. Here is my friend Kevin at Wellington Flights Live. Great to see everyone here today. Hello, Kevin. So good to see you as well. Be sure to check out his streams at Wellington Flights Live here on YouTube. TechSpec with a $2 super chat. Thank you, TechSpec. Garage Fun. Yeah, I don't know what it's going to cost. I think it would have been cheaper if I had stayed on the top level, because you have to swipe your ticket when you go up to the top level, and I'm assuming that's to acknowledge that you're parking at a lower rate. So I guess I'm going to get hit with a couple of more bucks down here, but that's okay. We do have a little better setup here. We still only have one primary camera. Normally we have two.
343, roger.
But we do have our regular internet service.
You'll be the first westbounder out in a while, so I'm not sure how long it'll be. I'll give you a shout out as soon as I get it.
We've got our computer set up here. We do have 3 cameras, for what that's worth. So we're following along this plane, which again looks to have decided not to take off. I saw somebody in the chat earlier. I didn't get to acknowledge it. Maybe it was on the first stream, wondering if we get any tri-jets here. We do get some 3-engined smaller aircraft here. What is it? I can't remember the name of it. It's a French name, I believe. But it's a business jet with three jet engines. There's the signature aviation terminal,
Traffic on about a 7-mile base
where the big wigs come and go.
Right, clear for takeoff.
Once, and this was many years ago when I worked at KDFW, a TV station here in Dallas, Channel 4. Now a Fox affiliate, but when I worked there, it was a CBS affiliate. But anyway, we had a... I can't even remember why we were flying there, but I was the producer on whatever we were going to, and we did go on a little business jet. That was the only time I think I've ever been on a business jet. That was pretty cool, I gotta tell you.
Central Aircraft Center weather advisory 201 valid until 0000. For more information, contact Flight Service.
So that one heads back there. All sorts of interesting business aircraft. Still not seeing anything on the arrival path imminently. There is a flight coming in from Little Rock, Arkansas, 737-700, which is making the turn to come in. I don't know if it's going to come in on the east or the west sides here. So let's check in with Peter S., channel member. Bombardier has a facility at Dallas. Terry Blunt says parking is cheaper at Love Field than any hotel parking in Las Vegas. Now has that changed? Because the last time I was in Las Vegas, and you hear a plane taking off from the the west side behind me. Last time I was in Las Vegas, and this was many years ago, the parking at the hotels, or at least at the casinos, was free because they wanted you to come to their casino. Do they charge for that now? Lyric the Game Boy is, yes, a Dassault Falcon 7X. I believe you are correct. Holden Scott says, I believe there's a Cargo 727 based at Dallas Love Field, which is really wild to hear take off. Well, we did. I don't know if there's one based here, but we did a couple of weeks ago get 2 opportunities to see a 727 operated by USA Cargo? I can't remember. But yeah, that was wild. We saw it landing and taking off, and then on another day we saw it landing again. It was the same plane coming in from northern Mexico, I think. Well, here I am. And here I am. We're waiting for planes. So thank you for your patience. It looks like we've got a jet coming in. It is NetJets, a Cessna Citation Longitude, a one-year-old plane, pretty new plane, coming in from Santa Ana, California. So we'll get set up to take in that arrival. As we look to the north, actually, these runways here at Love Field are oriented, at least in South Flow, they're oriented in a northwest to southeast configuration. They're not north-south. So this plane will be coming in from the northwest, landing to the southeast. Here on Runway DFW,
runway 13 right.
live and in color at Dallas Love Field Airport in Dallas, Texas.
462 left out, runway 13 right, clear to land.
Runway 13 right, clear to land, Southwest 462.
All right, I see this plane now. There it is. A Cessna Citation Longitude. See it flying over the Sam's Club just to the north of the airport here.
Jet 868, stay for
Terminal 1 signature.
Roger, you can make that left turn Alpha 3, taxi in via Alpha, monitor ground, good day.
Alright, Alpha 3 Alpha, the signature Terminal 1, exit jet 868, monitor ground.
Southwest flight is coming in from New Orleans, but I think, well, I can't tell. We'll see in a second if it's going to land over on 13 left here or on 13 right over on the west side. I'm going to say west side, in which case we will not be seeing it. So if you're accustomed to the tempo of operations at Dallas Fort Worth International Airport, it's an entirely different thing here at Dallas Love Field. It does get busy every now and again. There are kind of rush hours when planes line up, and well, that's wrong. I keep hitting the wrong buttons on my little screen here. We'll pay homage now to the former Braniff terminal here at DFW at Dallas Love Field. It has been transformed into a what do they call it? A fixed base operator
4229 left out, runway 13 left, clear to land.
with a flex jet there on the left, and what we got there on the right. Signature Aviation. So Signature Aviation looks like it operates out of half of that building. They've got another entire building to the north of it, of this one. But yeah, that used to be the exclusive terminal for Braniff passengers before Braniff moved over to Dallas Fort Worth Airport before Braniff went out of business. But Braniff was kind of the kingpin here. It was based here in Dallas.
9 is open. You can take Charlie, Delta, Romeo, Golf, Bravo, monitor ground.
Charlie, Delta.
So what else we got over here? We've got JSX. Now JSX is they do have their own terminal in their own hangar, and it's right over there. They fly primarily Embraer 145s, and it's a, what do they call it, a scheduled charter airline. So it operates under different rules than regular commercial airlines. And their planes are configured in a kind of a business class, all business class setup. Never been on it, but I've heard good things. J.R. Melton says, Brandon spent a good chunk of change just before they moved to DFW. And JJ says that Braniff building now has a brewery in it. Does it really? Optimistic mountain landscape. I remember Braniff when they flew into Minneapolis, St. Paul. Parker channel member telling Central Texas Quadcopter, one of our channel members, they're both channel members. I noticed a United 777 parked at DFW a couple days ago. I believe that was diverted away from Houston. A rare sight here.
1509.
Yes. We were here on that stormy night. That was, Tuesday? And was it Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. That is Southwest flight number 4229 coming in from Lubbock, Texas, and I can't tell from this angle. I don't have enough experience here at Love Field to know if it's coming our, oh yeah, it looks like it's coming our way now. This is a 737-700. As you can see, it's nice and sunny now. But I do think we're still in the market for some stormy weather later this evening.
1705 visual 13 left.
Southwest 1705, left tower, runway 13 left, 69.
Clear lane 13 left, Southwest 1705.
So for what it's worth, this is an entirely different angle than we get to see planes at DFW Airport. So provides us with a little variety.
Southwest 4229, right on Mike 2, Mike, contact ground 2.
Right on Mike 2, Mike, ground, Southwest 4229.
Southwest 3271, left tower, runway 13 right, continue traffic, main hold position.
Taking 13 right, so 3271.
Got another 737-700 coming in from Bozeman, Montana. This will be flight number 1705.
Exit to 731. I just got your release, runway 13 left, line of point.
Line of point, 13 left, 731.
My check. Wind 160 at 99. Southwest 3271, runway 13 right, clear to land. Southwest 3271, runway 13 right, clear to land.
Thanks for that, 13 right, clear to land.
Exit to 731, RNAV door set, runway 13 left, clear for takeoff.
Southwest Flight 3271 is coming to us from sunny Panama City, Florida. It's a 737-700, another one, and we'll deviate our camera to, well, let's see. Will we be seeing that one? I'm not sure that we will. No, looks like that one's going to come in on the east, on the west side of the field. Peggy Fike says, I've done most of my flying out of Love Field. I find DFW very hard to navigate. Well, if Love Field has what you're looking for, then I guess that's a good place. It's a good place to travel from. Love Field only has about 20 gates, I believe.
731, contact Lone Star departure.
As we just saw flight, so Wheels Up, that's the name of the airline, I guess, or the operator, Wheels Up, flight 661 to Omaha. No, wait. That's not what that was. Sorry. That was NetJets, flight 731, going to San Bernardino, California, Bombardier Challenger 350. All right, we got that straightened out.
Southwest 3271, that's Charlie 4 Charlie, contact ground, good day.
And you can see they're doing some work on the taxiways over there on the east side of runway 13 left. Doug Jackson wants to know, which Southwest livery do I like the best? You know, a lot of them I'm not that crazy about. A lot of the state liveries, they don't look very, I don't know, what's the word? Look a little random to me in some ways. But I do like the Hawaiian one, the name of which I can't think of what that one's called. Imua 1, I think it is.
Number 7 Lima, I have your release ready to go.
Linda Kavinsky says, Walt, at least you're keeping cool. Yeah, it is. It's not too bad here in the shade. It is 86 degrees Fahrenheit. 67% humidity. George Zeri says, hello, Walt. Something different this evening. Question, why is it called Love Field? Watching from Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. Thanks. I believe that has to do... This airport's more than 100 years old. Started as a military airfield, and if my recollection is correct, it was named after someone in the military. Like Colonel Love or some such.
Southwest UM46 left tower, runway 13 right, continue traffic, main hold position.
Hang on, I gotta get another battery for one of our gizmos here, so I'll be off mic for just a second. Stand by.
Med 44, 5 runway heading, climb maintain at 4,000, constantly turbulence, runway 13 left, over takeoff.
Takeoff, 13 left, climb maintain 4,000, Med 44.
We're 7 Lima Lima, contact launcher departure, good day.
Going to departure, 7 Lima, yep.
Southwest 14, correction 11, 46, runway 13 right, clear to land.
Battery acquisition successful.
Southwest 3093, left Charlie 4 Charlie, contact ground to you.
Charlie 4 Charlie, switch Southwest 3093.
So I believe we're about to see the takeoff of Eagle Med, a Beech B200 Super King Air, which is a 38-year-old plane. We've got to swing over a little bit here to see it. Here it comes. It's gone on its way to Amarillo in the Texas Panhandle.
At 924, left side runway 13 left, clear to land.
924,
Eagle Med 44, best forward speed, contact launcher departure, good day.
best forward speed or departure, Med 44, good day.
Do you have a departure time, Southwest 2381? We shut an engine down.
I do not have a departure time for you. If you want to shut an engine down, you can. Just let me know. And you're the set going for southbound departure, so I won't be able to give you much of a heads up, but you can shut down if you want.
Oh, we don't want to. We're just trying to find out a time. If we're going to stay here for 5-10 minutes, we probably shut one down.
I couldn't tell you a time. They're just giving me the departures with DFW's departures.
All right.
Yeah,
So-
1419's in the same boat, so I mean, if you're able to call or anything, that could really be helpful to us.
So you're hearing the pilots talking to the tower. There's a plane here on 13 left, and there's another Southwest plane
46 left, Charlie 4 Charlie, contact ground today.
on
Charlie ground, Southwest
on 13 right. They're both waiting to take off, but apparently they need clearance from DFW tower to get into the sky here at Dallas Love Field because, you know, congestion. They don't want to interfere with other air traffic. So Dallas Love Field tower has to coordinate with Dallas Fort Worth tower to make sure that the air lanes that these planes are going up into are open in the direction they want to go in. This plane is going to Orlando. This flight 2281 you're seeing the tail of there. There's flight 2419 over on the east side, west side, going to Miami, which of course is in the same general direction. So that's what's blocking things up here, I suppose. Rob Blackman saying hello at the Love Shack today. Well, okay. JJ notes that when DFW was built, Love Field was federally mandated to be no bigger than 20 gates.
DFW has about 3 southbounders at the gate, and there's 10 miles of trail out one gate. So if I had to make a guess, it would probably be around 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay, yeah, thanks for the heads up on that. We'll go ahead and shut one down.
Roger.
So you heard there, we have a takeoff going on here. Is it, or is it a landing? I believe that's a landing we didn't get to see.
924 state parking.
Terminal 1 signature.
Victor J924, left Alpha 3 taxi in via Alpha monitor ground speed.
Alpha 3, Alpha monitor ground, is that Jet 924?
So that is a NetJet Cessna Citation Latitude,
A firm, a little
just
bit longer
arriving
for you.
from
I would assume just you're the third one.
Van
to have
Nuys,
down there.
California.
And would need 10 miles in trail between all three.
2-year-old plane.
2281.
Yeah, you can shut them down. You're the second one out there, but I don't have any releases.
So again, the tower is
Tower Southwest 1766 on the visual 13 left.
talking to the planes that are
runway 13 left, clear
waiting
line.
for
13 left, clear line, Southwest 1766.
permission to take off.
45, roger.
I think I heard that we've got a plane on the inbound lanes here. Flight 1766 from, it looks like Myrtle Beach. Yes, Myrtle Beach. A MAX 8, flight 1766. And hello to you. It's about, what, 5:30-ish? No, 6:30-ish. Well, I'm lost all track of time. We're here at Dallas Love Field today.
And 2419, 2281, and 45. We just got off the phone with them. They said it was going to be about 8 minutes, actually. So 8 minutes. So if you want to keep them running or at least keep one, you can do so.
Alright, 2281, we'll be ready.
So the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport telling Dallas Love Field Tower that it's going to be about 8 minutes before these planes, which are headed to the southeast, can get their lane to take off. Meanwhile, the flight from Myrtle Beach coming in looks like here on the east side of the airport, 13 left. Be seeing that in a moment. Joseph Clearwater reporting from Terre Haute, Indiana. Have a nice sweet tea. Well, I've got a nice, cool, insulated cup of water, which is really what you need on a day like this. Here comes the MAX 8. Love Field is so much less frenetic than DFW Airport. Have a nice change of pace.
2419, actually all the southbounders, disregard what I said last, they just called and they just got word that they're stopping all south and northbounders. So sorry for the bad news, but they just called south and north.
Okay, you off.
So you heard the dispatcher there saying that DFW has stopped all north and southbound flights, I'm assuming from
that's out there.
Love Field.
You're the first one out there, so I'm not sure how long it'll be for you.
And the dispatcher does not know how long it's going to be.
Earlier today, we were on over hour delays, but they've been quicker recently.
And if you just heard that, he just said
right at the end. Contact ground, good day.
they were on
Right at the end over the ground, Southwest 17.
an hour delay earlier. So I guess we're going to get some engine shutdowns as the planes waiting to take off wait their turn. This plane getting off at the last exit here on runway 13 left. Earlier ones made the turn a little more quickly. We have an incoming flight from Jacksonville, Florida, flight 2954, 737-800, which is a couple minutes away now. This again is a MAX 8 from Myrtle Beach. we rarely get to see passenger planes this close up over at DFW. We get to see UPS planes this close up,
Sorry, Tower, Southwest 17.
but not passenger planes.
1766, Roger, you can stay with me, Bravo 3, and have a good night.
Bravo 3-1, thank you, good night, sir.
Southwest 2954 on the visual 13 left.
Southwest 2954, runway 13 left, sir.
I think I just heard a clear for takeoff.
419, Roger. Once I get out there, I'll give you guys a call, but I don't know any information.
All right, appreciate it.
And I think it was for this plane, but is it moving? I can't tell. I guess it's not the one. But I do see the flight from Jacksonville now, headed our way. There it is. 737-800 from Jacksonville, flight 2954. And again, we're coming to you from Dallas Love Field, the home of Southwest Airlines.
Yeah, I would shut down the engine. We don't have any updates on any of the departures right now. You're the only westbounder out there, but I would shut it down. Advisory 202, Lambda, 0000 for 1, connecting contact West Southwest 2954, right my 2, Mike, contact ground to you.
Mike 2, Mike, contact ground Southwest 2954.
So you can see this plane slowing enough to make a turn pretty much right in front of us, as opposed to that last plane we saw, which went to the end of 13 left before it made the turn. Kind of laid back Saturday afternoon here at Dallas Love Field. We'll likely be here with you through about sunset. I believe this is NetJets Flight 585.
Tower, howdy, Medevac 46 on the vigil for runway right.
Medevac Streamer 46, Tower, good afternoon, runway 13 right, clear to land.
13 right, clear to land.
Well, it looks like this this plane landed here about an hour ago, a little more than an hour ago, and now it's either going to another destination or going to another terminal. I can't tell. Because it's still got Dallas Love Field as its destination on Flight Radar 24. Free to Bed says hello. Hope you're doing well today. See you're on parking lot C tonight. That's a familiar view.
Hello, Tower, hello, Southwest 3867, Knocky for the RNAV, Whiskey 13.
Southwest 3861, left tower, runway 13 right, clear to land.
13 right, clear to land, Southwest 3861.
Well, Lloyd Prunier has the answer to another question we had earlier. Left field's named after Army Lieutenant Moss Lee Love, who died in a training accident in 1913. He had no connection to Dallas, but his name was next on the list when they needed a name. So, okay. And now you know the rest of the story. Swing our camera around again. Give you our nice view of the Dallas skyline from up here on the parking garage. Planes for Life checking in from Saranac Lake, New York. Devon, the planes are departing to the south. We're in South Flow here at Love Field today. Channel member Owen, who is a member of the channel, I just said that, it says good morning for Oz. Walton chat, does that mean you're in Oz in Australia? Just Plains Crazy has been a channel member for 15 months. Good evening, Walton. All hello, JPC. Thanks so much for your ongoing support of the channel. Farida Bet says, I thoroughly enjoyed this view in person the 2 times I was there to spot.
Screamer 46, you going to Jet Aviation?
Rod
You can take it down to
Rodriguez
Charlie 4 Charlie Montreal.
saying hello from Houston. And J.R. Melton never gets tired of this view. It's a beautiful view at night. We will not be here into the evening hours unless there's some emergency. So just so you know, just to alert the affiliates. But you are watching Runway DFW live from Dallas Love Field today. Very glad you're here. Robin Hoiver says, is Love one of the top largest airports in the country? And the answer is no. It is, I believe, the biggest medium-sized airport in the U.S. I think I saw it characterized that once. You know, they have all the large airports, and Love Field was maybe 40th on the list of U.S. airports in terms of operations. Of course, there's various ways you can classify an airport. You can classify them in terms of the number of planes that come and go. You can characterize it in the terms of the number of passengers that are handled. You can even classify airports in terms of how big they are physically. Now, you know, DFW is the second largest in size, you know, as far as square miles goes, behind Denver. And DFW, I think, is second in terms of operations behind Atlanta in the U.S. Josh Aldrich says on the radar, the line of storms has reached Denton, Flower Mound, Keller, and North Richland Hills.
Exit 127 left there, runway 13 left, clear to land, wind 150
Shall we check,
at
we haven't checked WeatherStar. I didn't set WeatherStar up. You'll have to hold on a second so I can get this all aligned. Stand by. I don't think WeatherStar is getting any data. Well, that's not good. And in that case, we will not be able to provide you with WeatherStar information. Brian Henry, Walt, do you have any plans for streaming when Qantas brings their 380 back in a few weeks? I have to,
Alright, Charlie, over ground, have a go now, Southwest 380.
I've got to check to see on the calendar. I mean, obviously, I will be there if I can. I believe the last, let me look here, because I've got it on my calendar. July, it is in August when that will occur. So Qantas comes in on the 11th of August. The Qantas A380 from Sydney. That's the inaugural date. And yes, I should be here on, it looks like a lunch hour arrival. So we will have probably a pop-up show on that date to bring you that event. So thank you for asking that question. Yeah, we're just kind of in a holding pattern here at Dallas Love Field as operations at DFW Airport are keeping us or keeping the planes on the ground here. Texas Girl, channel member and friend of the channel, says with that lightning out there, planes are starting to back up at DFW. We say hello to Christian Ortiz with a greetings from Puerto Rico. Nice to see you. Channel member Heath Shelton says, aren't there a couple of airports in the Middle East that are larger than Denver? I think you're right about that, but we're just talking about the planes in the USA. We have an arrival over here, finally. Something happening.
Tower Southwest, Ford is curious how long wait is for westbound traffic.
Southwest 1004, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I haven't got a release in about 25 minutes for any direction.
Okay.
Southwest.
Yeah, we're going to shut down here. We're on Lima, Pittsburgh Coast, and we're going to shut down local.
1004, right.
Southwest plane's still inquiring as to what is the deal.
Roger, left turn there, taxi in via Alpha, monitor ground, good day.
As far as their status, and the tower here at Love Field hasn't received any new information regarding that. This is NetJets Flight 127, arriving from Van Nuys, California. It's a Bombardier Global 5500. That's a big one. Look at all those windows. That's a fancy pants plane. It's a 2-year-old aircraft. It left ahead of schedule. It's arriving ahead of schedule. About half hour earlier than it had been penciled in.
That's it, 661. I just got your release. You can start them up. Let me know when you're ready to go. Southwest 1004. If you hadn't been shutting them down, I just got your release as well.
We did. We'll start them back up.
Yeah, I think the Southwest planes that have been itching to take off have now gotten permission to fire up their engines again so they can move on to their destinations. So we're talking about flight 2281 to Orlando here on the east side, and there are 3 planes over on the west side that have been waiting for their turn to go. So Texas Girl says DFW is at a ground stop. And again, we're at Dallas Love Field.
Love Tower, please try 511 down to the 013 left.
Make sure 511 low tower, runway 13 left, clear to land.
913 left, try 511.
Farida Bed says the Weather Channel future radar painting a bad picture for the Metroplex over the next few hours. Heavy rain and storms are predicted. Aviate gate to gate. Wants to know if I've got any air shows in the works. I don't.
1004 to taxi up to and hold short.
We were going to cover an air show
We're starting the second engine to 2 minutes.
in, it was actually a fly-in,
Love Tower South is 596.
mostly private planes,
We'll tag inbound.
in Paris, Texas, a few weeks back. But
13 right continues. South
that
596.
was canceled due to weather. So I think we're going to get some action here. Methinks. Looks like we've got an unidentified, otherwise, Embraer 145 LR on the way in. Doesn't say, doesn't have an N number, doesn't really have much of anything, but it did apparently take off from Miami, according to flight radar.
Southwest 921, go ahead and start them up.
All right, 921, we're both started, ready to go when you are.
I suspect this plane,
All right.
I mean, based upon its, the type of plane it is, it could be a JSX aircraft. It's an Embraer 145 LR, which is a popular aircraft for JSX. Yeah.
Jet 661, contact departure.
Fire, 666.
I think I see that JSX distinctive red stripe across the front cockpit, so this is a JSX plane coming in from Miami.
And Southwest 1004, you ready now? Southwest 1004, companies out there on about a 4-mile final, RNAV, door set, runway 13 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV door set, 13, clear for takeoff.
Southwest 596, runway 13 right, clear to land, 117010, company taking a runway for departure.
Clear to land, 13 right, south, 596.
And Southwest 921, you can move up, hold short, runway 13 right.
All right, move up, hold short, 13 right, Southwest 921.
Big stride 511, down to the end, into the ramp. We'll see you.
Stand into the ramp, picture 511.
Southwest 4404 for 13.
It is looking a wee bit threatening as I take a wide shot here.
Continue runway 13 right. Company will go in position.
We will continue.
And you can see the clouds to the north of us. looking a bit darker than they've been in recent minutes. So, but we are, as you can see, we're under cover, so we're good. Let's see, has any plane moved into position to take off? So we got a couple planes down there. We've got, can't really see them from this position, I think. Let's see here. No. We've got a Southwest Flight 2281 to Orlando, 737-700, and we've got the NetJets Flight 585, which still says it's going to Dallas.
Southwest 921, runway 13 right, line of way, company on a 6-mile final.
At line of way 13 right, Southwest 921.
The NetJets flight had come in from Bozeman about an hour and a half ago, Bozeman, Montana, and it looks like it's getting ready to take off, so maybe it's going back to Bozeman. Spike 744 with a question. Does left field ever get diversions from DFW? And Josh Aldrich, our knowledgeable moderator, says occasionally, if DFW is in a south flow condition, some DFW planes get diverted to Oklahoma City, which has the runway length to handle the big jets.
Southwest 4404, runway 13 right, clear to land, 11708, gust 16.
Channel member Parker says DFW is full. Not a great day for a customer service survey. Well, I don't see any movement of planes here on the
longest one waiting to go south. He's been out there for about 30 minutes.
Still sunny to the south of us, but to the north, not so much. Now if I expand the view out on my Flight Radar 24, there is a big line of storms moving through. Looks like it's about to hit where I live. So if you're watching, Mrs. Runway DFW, batten down the hatches. Southwest plane landing over on the west side. Can't see it from here.
Contact departure. Departure 921, good day.
Peter S. wants to know if I've been to the Mid-America Flight Museum in Mount Pleasant. Truly an incredible gem a couple of hours east of DFW. I don't know anything about that. I'll have to look that up, Peter S.
Runway 13 right, clear to land, 11609, gust 16.
Josh Aldrich says, I've seen Emirates, Lufthansa, and Cargolux all land at Oklahoma City.
How long the delay will be if we take any more, we will need to turn back to get more fuel.
All right, yeah, the longest one waiting going south has been about 30-35 minutes now.
Just Plains Crazy says, I've been diverted to Dallas Love Field before on American Airlines. So who knows what we'll see here over the next, we'll be here till about sundown, which today is at 8:39.
It's at 585,
so a little more than an hour and a half away. Simi 1133 plays. Wants to know what side of the airport we're on. I've driven by the side out by the dealerships and the Walmart where they're doing the construction at. Not sure what side that is on. We are coming to you from the east side of Love Field.
Well, the one on Lima's going westbound. Let's see how long it takes him real quick.
See a plane on the move there. This plane looks like from the from flight radar. This came in over on the east side. We couldn't see it come in. It is now going to the terminal to deplane. It's a 737-700 from Orlando. We'll see it briefly here before it disappears from our view. So there are some things happening over on the east side, west side, sorry. Got a plane taking off now, and Alaska Airlines. Alaska? I thought Alaska had stopped flying here.
Roger, it's going to be a minute, just waiting on a release for you. It could be longer than a minute though. Alright.
We're looking now over to the east side of the airport.
Southwest 2431, what's your gate?
There was apparently an Alaska plane taking off to Portland. No. Oh, it was diverted here. Okay. I don't see it though. According to flight radar, Alaska Airlines flight 392. Well, this may be an anomaly of flight radar. I don't think it looked like it took off from here, but it shows that it's on the ground. So I don't know. Maybe it got diverted here and flight radar is just a little bit confused. Well, anyway. Another look at downtown Dallas from our viewpoint here on the 6th level of the Love Field parking garage C. Oh, thank you, William Quigley, for a $10 super chat. Appreciate that very much. Lyric the Game Boy said it literally showed two planes taking off on 1-3 right at the same time. Yeah, well, you know, there's a lot of data flowing into Flight Radar 24. I'm surprised it doesn't get confused more often than that.
1010, runway 13 left, clear and land.
Clear lane 13 left, Southwest 4180.
Tom Gander wants to know if those tall cranes we saw are in the medical district. It was an earlier shot. Yes, they are. I don't know what they're building over there. They're always building something in Dallas. Texas Girl sent in a Runway DFW gift membership. So thank you so much, Texas Girl. And Simi 1133 Plays is the recipient. So thank you so much. Parker keeping an eye on things over at DFW Airport. They're letting a few escape from DFW, and 777 just left for LA. And Lyric the Game Boy says it seems that only the south side here at Dallas Love Field is allowing takeoffs again. Well, it has to do, I think, more with the destination of the plane than, you know, which side of the airport is allowing takeoffs, I think. Got a report from our correspondent in Denton, Texas, to the north of here. Heavy rain falling at that location. Cheeto Productions says, good afternoon. Hope you have a wonderful Love Field stream. Can't beat the backdrop. Be careful, rain building to the southwest of you. Well, we are We are undercover, so we're good. Balzaroba says, Walt, you get around. Didn't know you spotted Love as well as DFW. Well, we hadn't been at Love Field in more than a month. So I thought we would rectify that this afternoon. Take a look at the sky again, framed by the garage here, and you can see stormy clouds up there. Texas Girl says a UPS plane over at DFW airport has been sitting a while waiting to take off. But here at Dallas Love Field, we are seeing no activity at the moment. Tom Gander says something is cleared to land on 1-3 left. That is where we are. Did this just land? I guess it did. Well, that snuck up on me.
252, Love Tower, squawk 4635.
4635. Jet 2 is on top of Methodist. We are southeast bound going out to Eagleville.
Southwest 4186, what's the gate?
Gate 4, Southwest 4186.
4186, Mike Bravo 5, just monitor ground.
Mike Bravo 5, monitor ground, Southwest 4186.
This is Southwest Flight 4186, just came in from the city of Brotherly Love, Philadelphia. It's a 737-800.
Yes, sir, 4635. We are southeast bound going out to Eagleville for Jet 2.
Roger, you're at Methodist?
Yes, sir.
4635, Roger, you're cleared into Class Bravo airspace.
Roger that, sir, we're on the go.
I believe you heard the tower there talking to a medical helicopter. When they say Methodist, that's a hospital here in Dallas.
2, did I give you 4635?
Yes, sir, 4635.
Okay, yeah, there was 2 in there for you, so just want to make sure.
That's all right.
Southwest 3799, start them up.
We're ready.
Southwest 3799, wind 170 gust 15. RNAV, door set, runway 13 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV, door set, runway 13 right, clear for takeoff.
So Southwest aircraft flight 3799 to Oakland over on the east side, the west side, I'm sorry, has been cleared for takeoff. So
Flight 2 radar contact 800 feet.
There is going to be some action on the other side of the airport.
No, sir. We're just heading out there to Eagleville.
All right.
But we're still kind of stalled here on the east side of things. We'll try to set up so we can get some of the takeoff of the plane that's going out to Oakland on the west side of this here airport. So let's see how much of a takeoff we can get over there. Am I in the right camera in there? I think we are. Well, no. There we go.
Flight 2 leaving Class Bravo airspace, radar service terminated. Squawk VFR for exchange approved. We'll see you guys.
Flight 2,
I think it's on the move.
Talk to you later.
Southwest 3799, contact on start departure.
Hey, Southwest 3799, thanks.
So there you have a west side departure. So we get a gust of wind coming in here. Whoop.
2041, just up to Charlie 10.
An aircraft backing out of the NetJets hangar across the way here.
Well, the one that just
Joe
departed was west. And
Artes
he was,
says, is it true
right around 5 to 10 minutes?
that British Airways doesn't land at DFW Airport anymore? It is true that they've suspended flights to DFW Airport, British Airways has, through later this year. Now, British Airways had been flying their A380 on a daily basis to Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. That appears to be, well, it's no longer the case right now, and apparently when British Airways resumes service later this year, it will be with a 777, I think is the last I saw. So I don't think we'll be getting any more British Airways A380s, at least not in the short term.
Southwest 2694, when you can, just acknowledge that new flight plan. Let me know when you're ready.
Samantha, channel member, says, are you using a smaller setup than usual today? I am. I usually have...
All right, well, let me know if you can't get it. I'll read it.
2 tripods with cameras I can switch between. Today we just got 1. I usually have a table filled with equipment, and I don't know if you can see it over here. I think this camera is wide enough
Southwest 4160, low tower, wind
that I can show you what our setup is here today. I've got a stool which I keep in the car for emergencies, and the stool has our computer which I look at your messages on. It has our hotspot that connects us to the internet. It has our scanner which picks up the tower, and we've got a bunch of batteries on there to power everything up. So yeah, we do have a reduced setup. We still have 3 cameras. This is just a little bitty webcam. It's not one of our regular cameras, but again, that's an emergency thing. And then this is a smartphone that's parked on top of my car. Yeah, I can get you a view of that too, since we don't have anything else to look at right now. So there's where that shot is coming from. So that's our kind of minimal setup here today at Founders Plaza, at Parking Garage C here at Dallas Love Field. And we're just kind of chilling with you. Look at the storm clouds once again. There they are. Rich Carlisle with a hello, Walt, and everyone. Texas Girls says lost that message. Parker says, I think we're going to see the Qantas A380 again soon at DFW. And yes, that is the case. We will see that next, we were talking about that earlier. Next month in August on the 11th, I think it is. It's a Monday.
2281, yeah, I'm not sure how long it might be.
Texas Girl says
at the moment, I wouldn't be surprised if
the winds at DFW are pretty strong.
Moves out or swap you guys.
And Smith says thanks for sharing the setup.
Flagship 541, left tower, wind 15011.17, runway 13, runway 13 left, cleared land. Cleared land, 13 left.
Well, we've got a landing coming up here. Warren Rodriguez, ready for part 2. Let's see, so the plane, I just got an alert, a flood watch is in alert at this location, or near my location, until 7 p.m. So it looks like we're about ready to get you, get blasted here. So let's see what's coming in, shall we? It's going to be, FlexJet Flight 541 from Cabo San Lucas in Mexico. It's a Bombardier Challenger 300 a 17-year-old plane, and it's probably about 2 minutes away, coming in from this direction. Paul Zaroba says, thanks for the setup briefing. Wondered how all your technology worked. Well, attached to our tripod is our sound board, and also the central device. Well, our iPad, which plays the music. We haven't played a lot of music today, and also our gizmo, which is kind of like a glorified tablet, which can ingest all these sources: video, graphics, audio, and send it out to the internet. So let's see, swing around here. I think we can start to see the arrival of this private jet coming in. It's one reason I want to switch cameras from our big camera with a giant lens, because we can't give you those wide shots with that camera.
Whichever left one you can do.
That works, thank you.
Getting buffered by the wind a little bit here on approach.
Tower Southwest 4229 west.
Go ahead.
Hey, with this guy here with you, just wondering if we should shut him down or what your thoughts are.
4229, yeah, I'd probably just your discretion there on the engine management.
Alright, well I think we're going to shut him down, so if you see anything that looks hopeful for us, let us know, we'll get him going again.
Will do. Flex at 541, you said you're going to flex jet?
Affirmative.
Flex at 541, left at Alpha 3 there, then on Alpha to the ramp.
Alpha 3, Alpha to the ramp, flex at 541. Stay with you?
Yeah, affirmative.
Any updates for 2041 on the kitty?
Well, not yet. I thought it'd be quicker than it has been.
Okay.
Tower 2694, we got one engine started, we're ready to move whenever we're 10 o'clock.
Who's that?
Southwest 2694, we're refiled for the city.
2694, okay.
Hey. Yeah, we're kind of stuck here.
I have you on the list for departure, so if you do get released, I'll have to do something, and we'll get you out of there.
Okay. Just thinking the kitty might be fast.
Well, I thought it would be. The one sitting on Lima hasn't left yet.
So the Southwest pilots are communicating with the tower about their status.
You said you can do Charlie 7 if you have to? Okay.
But we've got at least a
2694, I got your release, and you're number 3 there, huh?
we've got a couple of Southwest planes at the top end of runway 13 left. This is one of them. Both 737-700s. They are both waiting to go out. One to Nashville, the other to Orlando. And as we mentioned earlier, the tower at DFW has dominion over the airspace, and so if they say,
I don't think the one behind you can get in there.
we've got planes to take off over here at DFW, then
you can't do Charlie 9, huh?
the tower at Love Field has to say, well, we can't let you go up until they tell us it's okay. At least that's how I understand it. 757 Chip says, good evening, Walt, Moderation, Federation, and fellow Av Geeks. Hello, Chip, one of our quad jet members. And one of our moderators, Kai, is here. Good evening.
Southwest 48, runway 13 left, cleared land.
Parker says, pilots are a little cranky today. I can understand. Jackie Redman says it is pouring at Grapevine, which is adjacent to DFW Airport. Pouring rain, that is, so it's kind of, I don't know if it's headed in this direction or not. You know what we should do while we've got some downtime here is say thank you to our Runway DFW channel members. Let me cue up some music here. Well, anyway, before I get the music here, let me say thank you to our Runway DFW sponsor, James Webb.
Start 'em up.
All right, we're started, ready to go.
Southwest 2841, roger. Go ahead and move up, full short of runway 13 right.
All right, we'll move up, full short of 13 right.
For some more music here, before we announce the names of our quad jet channel members.
Right, the door set, clear for takeoff.
13 right, on that door set, we'll get on Southwest 2841.
Now let's do this.
Southwest 4819.
So this list was prepared at noon today from the mayonnaise jar on Funk and Wagnall's porch. Another plane that snuck up on us. So let me see if I can catch up with our... I'm going to read it off the YouTube screen here, so it won't match up with what you're seeing, but 757 Chip, thank you. Alan J, Angela Smith, Anna the Dispatcher, Beaker and Honeydew, Bev A, Brian D, Chuck TXK in Texarkana, Cubs Win, Darren Cirillo, Dronoki, Dwayne C, Essorents, HD Kraut, James Webb, Jeff, John Lipman, Josh Aldrich, Kevin D, Kirby Brooks Sr., KS Avgeek, Lori M, Michael Flannery, Michael Schwarzkopf, a new member of the Quad Jet category, thank you, Michelle RS, Mike G, Netgear, Only Planes Network, the great streaming channel in Australia, thank you, Patrick Wooters, Pete Nordine, Payathon, S35 Bonanza Pilot, Sarah Deal, Skittles, Steve Lundaby, Texas Girl, The Grinch, TNT Oh My, and Will Hutchison. Those are our Quad Jet channel members. Thank you to all of you, and thank you to each of our Tri-Jet and Twin Jet members whose names you will be seeing going across the screen here. And we salute 757 Chip for being one of our... Did I click on that? Let me try that again. 757 Chip for being one of our longest term members. Thank you, Chip. 26 months of the stream, passing out nuggets of knowledge and bad dad jokes. Always glad to have you here with us, Chip.
Yellowstone 9, I got your release. You ready? Medvac, Yellowstone 9, RNAV door 7, runway 13 right at Charlie 7.
Left there, Southwest 309, 46 down, visual 13 right.
Southwest 4019, what's your gate?
Hey, we got 10 today, Southwest 4819.
Just for the record,
19, taxi via
what is this?
Bravo 2 on the Bravo, into the ramp to Smarter Ground.
That would be flight 4019 coming in from San Diego, California, max 8. I think we have a plane getting ready to go out.
Tower, Southwest 4229.
Or not.
How long it'll be? Like where we are?
So we're looking back up the
Whoever just called, what direction are you going?
to the top of 13
Southwest 4229.
left, and I don't see any movement over there. There's 2 planes over there.
It might take a little bit going north. I'm not quite sure.
There's this Max 8 that just landed.
Oh, there you go. So that's, yeah. Southwest train is pretty short of the trail.
Well, that's not much of a look there, is it?
Tower, so it's 3093, and how long for the westbound?
Well, I've been slowly getting releases on westbounders. I'm not quite sure how long it'll take for you.
Okay, I just want to clock things up and see what's closer. Southwest 1724, same question. We don't know when to keep the engines running.
If you're going west, I'd keep them running for the time being.
Thanks to channel member Parker for a $2 super chat or a super sticker. Thank you, Parker. Texas Girl says it's lightning and thundering at DFW Airport now. And Dr. G says the new airport expansion coming to McKinney, Texas. And we've talked about that before. It is a... I believe they call it McKinney National Airport. McKinney is a suburb, a northern suburb of Dallas, and the city council has approved construction of a terminal, which I think initially will have 4 gates.
Southwest 309, what's your gate?
And there is said to be interest
Southwest 309, Charlie Delta to the ramp.
in serving that airport from, I think it's Aviation Airlines and maybe a couple of others, Frontier or Spirit, maybe. At any rate, we could be getting a 3rd commercial airport here. It looks like we will in the next couple of years. Well, hello, we're coming to you again from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. I'm Walt. It's Runway DFW. You can get this merch at our official store, which is attached to our YouTube page here, and the link is also in the description of the channel. And we're just hanging out on a fairly slow day here at DFW at Dallas Love Field. Not slow because there's nothing going on. It's just that the planes don't have clearance to take off. Right now it says Aviation is the only airline currently in talks with McKinney National. I think that's the only one that's been revealed. I would suspect that the airport personnel are at least talking to some other airlines. Marsh Ferguson says it's pouring rain at DFW now. And did I say DFW and not Dallas Football 11248? I apologize. I'm getting a little confused, but yes, this is Dallas Love Field Airport we are currently at. Take another look at downtown Dallas, where it is looking a little more...
3093, you're number 1 up there?
We are.
Okay. 3093, start them up.
We're ready to go for Southwest 3093.
Here is the look
3093, company's joining a 5-mile final.
at downtown Dallas.
Runway 13 right, clear for takeoff.
We're going to have to get a quick look at that because we've got a plane incoming
Wind
here.
is 150, gust 18. Southwest 3100, left tower. Company's taking the runway for departure. Runway 13 right. Clear to land, 115012, gust 18.
It is flight 2399 coming in from Las Vegas, a 737-800.
Hold short, Bravo 3.
Bravo 2, full short, Bravo 3, Southwest 99.
Yeah, just make sure you go on to Bravo and then so contact ground if it changes.
JSX flight 901 from Taos, New Mexico is coming in. It's a Embraer 145. Been in the air just over 2 hours. And it'll be here in just a minute.
Southwest 3100, Charlie, don't bend to the ramp, just monitor ground.
Sorry, Delta, monitor ground, Southwest 3100, have a good night.
So here comes flight 901 from Taos.
Southwest 3485, left turn, runway 13 left, clear to land, 115012, gust 20.
Clear land 13 left, Southwest 3485.
Expect 901, expect Alpha 2.
Okay.
It's an alien spacecraft.
Southwest 45.
All right. Let's get it in gear, focus. JSX with the red stripe going right through the cockpit there.
Southwest 1724, you ready? Southwest 1724, roger. Runway 13 right, RNAV door set. Clear for takeoff, 115012, gust 17. Big stripe 901, no delay to Alpha 2, then Alpha to the ramp. Clear to Alpha 2.
We have Southwest Flight 3485 coming in from Los Angeles, 737-800. Coming in right behind this plane.
Southwest 1421, just join the line. What's the...
Just one runway on each side of Dallas Love Field. This is configured as 1-3 left.
Well, I haven't had any southbounders, so for you it might be a while.
You recommend should I have
Probably.
Got 1-3 right on the other, no. Yeah, 1-3 right on the other side.
Southwest 2694. Yeah, 45, you're good. Southwest 2694, you still got them running? All right.
Southwest 1724, good.
Southwest 2694, love tower, RNAV door set. Runway 13 right, intersection Charlie 9.
So we now have 4 Southwest jets looking to take off here on 1-3 left. One going to Nashville, another going to Orlando, another going to New Orleans, and another going to, where is that? Panama City, Florida. So I think we have now let you see all of our Runway DFW members. Thank you to each of you for your wonderful contributions to this channel, keeping us on the air multiple times a week. We usually try to bring you a broadcast at least 3 times a week. We'll occasionally fall short. Sometimes we'll bring you more than that, but 3 is our goal.
You ready? Southwest 2694, RNAV the door set, 13 right. Charlie
You're seeing 2 Cessna Citation Latitude planes in that shot. The first one making a left turn, going to Bozeman, Montana. That's a popular destination. The second one making a left turn, going to Austin, Texas. Both are net jets.
Southwest 55, left tower, runway 13 left, clear to land, 12013.
Southwest Flight 331 is coming in from Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's a 737-700. (7:35 p.m. in the Central Time Zone). Reminder that you are watching Runway DFW live from Dallas Love Field on this Saturday evening. I believe I just saw some lightning in the sky.
Southwest 331, what's your gate?
Gate 3.
Southwest 331, it's occupied, turn right at Mike 2, ground point 75.
Mike 2, ground 75, Southwest 331.
Thank you to our moderator Ken Schmidt, who has upgraded their membership from Twin Jet to Tri-Jet. Thank you, Ken.
Roger, wind. It is 13013, gust 18. RNAV door set, runway 13 right, clear for takeoff.
13 right, clear for takeoff.
And look at that. We get a $26 super chat from our pal 757 Chip. Thank you so much, Chip. Flyer KG with a greeting, channel member. Because we were looking at the sky. This plane came in.
At the moment, south and north are stopped. Southwest 55, what's the gate?
55, looks like 85.
Southwest 55, it's occupied. You can contact ground 175. We'll see you.
Southwest Flight 55 just touched down from Orlando, Florida, 737-700. Got to give you a look at the clouds to the southwest of us here. Let me do that.
Have a good guys. Doing a great job.
So framed by the garage here. See some low clouds. And again, we're looking to the southwest in this shot from here on in parking garage C.
Southwest 3271, you ready? 27 down.
Got another arrival coming in. Let's see if we can switch things around. That's my hat. Another thing you can get at the Runway DFW store.
3271, you there?
This is another JSX plane coming in from Cabo San Lucas in Embraer 145.
Tower, Southwest 2381, just FYI, we passed money.
Thank you. Careflight 2. And Careflight 2, love tower, squad 4666. 4666, we are just a little bit to the east of the DA, running about the band, 1,000.
Just had a big gust hit our backs here. And we have two Southwest 737s cooling their jets right in front of us. You can kind of see, I think that camera's gotten blown around a little bit, that one on top of the vehicle up there. I don't think that's how I aimed it initially. (182Q KFTW commenting on that cloud we were just looking at. Nice little wall cloud showing slight rotation on velocity. And Chip talking about those Embraer 145s. A 3-hour flight is just too long on that plane. He can't even stand up straight on one of those. Well, you're a tall cup of water there, 757 Chip. There's that Embraer 145. Not a big plane.
Air Flight 2 flight, sure. Air Flight 2, regular service terminated, and remain on the frequency. We'll see. Air Flight 2, is that stuff out there to the west really moving up? Yeah, it gets bigger. There's a pretty good cell, about 8-mile final for the 13s, and then west of DFW and south of DFW. Roger that, thank you. Southwest 2366, what's the gate?
On gate 15,
I don't know where that JSX is going.
Delta monitor.
Charlie Delta monitor.
Is that where they deplane over there?
0 at 14, Gus 20, RNAV door set, runway 13 right, clear for takeoff. RNAV door set.
Buck Tower, drive 709, visual 13 left.
5709, you can cancel that speed restriction, runway 13 left, clear and land, 112014, Gus 20.
Alright, cancel speed restriction, and we're clear to land, 13 left, drive 709.
Thank you, Teresa. As I said, the wind is really picking up here. Just put my water bottle or my water container off my little tray here. Looks like we've got ourselves a Gulfstream G450 coming in from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. On Thrive is the name of the operator of that. It's an 11-year-old plane. And it's entirely possible that we'll have to move our equipment in the short term. Looks like the guests on this plane get a hand-operated ramp.
It'll be a left turn off at the end there.
After trust, Southwest 23.
Southwest 3271, contact Lone Star, Park, we'll see you.
Park.
Southwest 2688, left tower, wind 13014, Gus 20, runway 13 left, clear and land. Southwest 2242, I got your release, so do you have them running?
Saw some more lightning to the north of us.
Southwest 2242, wind is 13015, Gus 21.
See if you can see any of it here.
Okay, RNAV door stop, takeoff 13 right, Southwest 2242. 709, left at Alpha 2, and then Alpha to the right.
Southwest Flight 2688 from Birmingham, Alabama is a 737-700. Just now coming into our view on the left side of the screen. James Wilcox says massive weather in Frisco, Texas, so a little stunned it's not impacting Dallas Love Field more. I think we're about ready to get hit with something here. Also, we're losing light, and this camera not the best in low light. Sean Bramlett says, looks like you might get hammered shortly. Yeah, I've got to close down my main computer here because I'm afraid it will get, the screen will have enough lift to get it blown away. So I'm going to put that in the car. I'll be back with you momentarily.
Take care of those 2242.
I've also taken our remote camera off the top of my car because that way it has less distance to fall if it gets toppled in the wind. I've got a 5-pound weight on that. I might want to put another one on there, I'm not sure. But I think we won't be here for too much longer, given the circumstances. That one dude in Target says, everyone talking about tornadoes and cells and weather making me scared. Well, what we can say is if you're in the path of weather, obviously have a plan. First of all, have either alerts set up on your phone or have a weather radio. Of course, if your best bet right now, if you have a phone, is to make sure you have a weather alert set up on there. A lot of counties will offer that as a service. It will send you a message or an alert whenever there's a storm headed your way.
Southwest 2419, you're going to be a test ship. I'll go ahead and start them up. All right.
Take a look once again at the
you know as soon as you're ready.
At the storm clouds over downtown Dallas.
I wouldn't do it yet. We got to send this guy out and see what he says.
Well, yeah, there is definitely lightning to the north of us.
Let's see, you're on the other side, they're on the left, so...
We're looking south here from our position. That's downtown Dallas on the lower left side of your screen. That big building on the right
Maybe not for you guys going west. We'll see
is Parkland Hospital.
Slowly getting releases there for a second.
All right, hold on 1 minute.
All right.
But it's a little more dramatic looking, or perhaps equally dramatic looking to the north here. Well, we now have 5 planes lined up to take off here on the west, on the east side of, so used to be on the west side, on the east side of Dallas Love Field. And we've got 2 Southwest jets, which are cooling their jets, waiting for a gate, it looks like. And there you hear a warning siren. Carlos Garcia says last night we had Iceland Air operating a 757-200 land at Albuquerque last night due to a diversion because of storms.
Howdy, I think we're going out on the kitty. We currently have one shut down. We get a 5 prior to get the other one started once released and stuff.
Yeah, I'll try to give you a heads up.
Appreciate you.
And that's a lightning alert.
Southwest 4229, go ahead and start them up.
All right, we'll start them Southwest 4229.
So we have a plane going to Nashville has been given the okay to start up. It's over here on the east side, and so we will apparently we'll see a takeoff pretty soon from Southwest 4229 737-700. And Deke says, wow, no missing that siren. Indeed.
And Southwest 4229, looks like they're going to give you a new route, so that'll be coming to you here in a second.
Jackie Redmond says the sky has been growling over Grapevine and DFW Airport. And again, we're at Dallas Love Field today.
Southwest 2419, how long before you're ready?
Give you that visual again as we approach the 8 o'clock hour. That's where we are, live at Dallas Love Field today, because we needed a place where we might have a little bit of cover from the storm. But
Southwest
we're at the south end of the
Landry, and we'll get you out of here.
We're at the south end of the parking garage C, and the wind is blowing from the south, so if it starts raining, it's going to blow right in to where we are, so we may have to move things around unannounced in a hurry. I think we can. So I'm waiting for Flight 4229 to Nashville to start moving. It looks like that will be a plane that gets to take off in the short term.
Southwest 2419, I think you called ready?
Yes, sir.
Southwest 2419, wind 14011, gust 20, RNAV door set, runway 13 right, clear for takeoff.
Go 6 for takeoff, 13 right, Southwest 2419.
Flight 2419 is over on the west side. It's going to Miami. We're just trying to make sure we stay safe and we get you some interesting coverage here from
when you tell
the
me
airport.
You're ready, you are released also.
All right, we'll advise almost in Southwest 4229.
All right. test ship going out to the south right now, so we'll hear what the verdict is here pretty soon.
Did he say we've got a test ship going out?
Sounds good.
Our friend Josh Aldrich says hopefully there won't be any weather issues next Saturday when I connect through DFW. I certainly hope not. Maybe we'll get to see you if we're out there. Mikey 2 official says at the airport now. Don't know which airport. Waiting for my flight to depart. I might miss my connection.
Was that 963?
Yeah, 963. Our dispatch is one that's asked if we could be released if we fall out here in Kitty 5, Chicken, Dillo, Blanc, and they done that with.
Southwest 2419, contact Lone Star.
We'll go back to our wide shot until we see some action over there.
Southwest 4229, runway 13 left, RNAV to Dorset, cliff takeoff. RNAV,
Okay, so we do have flight 20.
Yep, RNAV Dorset, runway 13 left, cliff takeoff.
We do have a.
RNAV Dorset, runway 13 right, or 13 left, cliff takeoff.
So I think we have one flight getting ready to take off over here on the east side.
Nice, that's 4229. Just Kate, takeoff planners, pull up to hold short of 13 left when you're ready.
Jackie Redmond says air traffic on FlightAware for both airports have no action at this time, both DFW and Love. We did have a plane take off just now on the east side, on the west side. Sorry.
I'm sorry, Southwest 45. Yeah, whatever dispatch wants to do, if you guys think it'll get you out quicker. We did have that southbounder just depart, and you're number 3 in line southbound, well technically 2 now. So we're just kind of waiting to see back from him what the route looks like. So I'm not honestly sure if the westbound will be any quicker.
Okay, thank you, sir. Hey, that was 3667. I think we're number 1 on the westbound. You think I should shut them down now?
Man, it's hard to tell. If you do, that's fine. Just, I'll approach that. We need some time when they give us these releases.
Grapple Apple, we are
Alright, I'll shut them down. Let me know if you need
in on the 6th level of parking garage C, overlooking the east side of Dallas Love Field.
4229, were you guys ready?
Flat. I think we are ready.
It is about to be 8 p.m.
Runway 13 left, RNAV Dorset, cliff takeoff.
RNAV Dorset, 13 left, cliff takeoff.
Okay, we've got a plane on the move. It's going to take off. I predict if it gets, I think it's gotten clearance to take off.
Information Foxtrot's now current, the altimeter 29902.
Some lightning to the north. We were seeing a lot of lightning on Tuesday night on our broadcast from DFW Airport. These passengers have been waiting for quite some time now to head out to Nashville is where this plane is going. 737-700.
Coming out of customs, taxi JSF.
Fixed drive, give ground a call 121.75.
Sorry about that.
That is all we can see from our perspective here, because that post blocks it. Give you the big picture once again, looking to the north. Aruna Kumar Raju Kasuri says, watching Flight Radar 24 as well, along with your live broadcast. James Wilcox says, love, there goes my bird, love me some Southwest Airlines.
My opinion, shut them down. They had a little corridor in between weather that closed up, so it pretty much looks like a line of weather all the way about 40 miles south of us, just to the west, north and south, so it's kind of blocking the way. All right. What was that?
Walter Idle says, getting dark out there. Stay safe. We will be safe. Nathan H, I love spotting it. Love a lot of variety. It's like the fishing hole you don't want to tell anyone about. Garage C is perfect.
Airflight 2, left side of the altimeter 29er, 902, wind 15013, gust 22, where you headed?
902, I think we're probably just going back to Methodist. I don't think we can make it to that far.
Yeah, they're in the thick of it right now. Airflight 2, cleared in the class 5. You can proceed direct Methodist, report landing assured.
Go on. Thank you.
Kind of hanging out here. Nothing's happening. There at the Game Boy says there have been so many storms in Texas this month that it's only about halfway over. Well, that is true. But we are hanging in there from parking garage C at Dallas Love Field.
Radar contact, verify altitude 900.
Doesn't look.
I do 900.
It's a lot.
Southwest 2281 is starting ready to be that second test case for the South Florida.
Hang on there.
Airflight 2 landing should.
Airflight 2, radar service is terminated. For exchange briefcase code for later. We'll see you.
Talk to you later, Airflight 2. West gate closed as well.
It's not closed, but I haven't seen anyone depart out of it, so I'm sure that they'll make a decision of what they're going to do here soon. But again, there's a line just to the west of us, a couple miles, that goes south about 30 miles, moving eastward.
Roger, yeah, we saw each one just join the condo line. Probably shut down up there then.
Yeah, I would do that. All right, thanks.
DK Knight says, looks like planes are taking off again at DFW. Mike 7896 says ground stop until at least 8:45. I guess referring to Dallas Love Field, which is where we are.
Just for everyone's information, obviously I'm waiting on everybody's release. This weather cell is about to move over the airport. It looks like it's about, well, some spaces are 10 miles in diameter, so it might be 15-20 minutes before it passes over us.
Okay, so there's an update from the tower. It looks like there is some weather headed in our direction, if I heard it correctly, 15-20 minutes before it gets to this location. Tuesday Thompson says American Flight 48 just took off at DFW. I think that's That's an international flight. Wendy Will says that's going to be a bumpy ride up. If and when they do get clearance. I don't envy it.
Information Golf now, currency altimeter 2991, wind
FI in Frisco to the north of here.
Wind shear advisory,
says
13 left approach and 15.
Severe thunderstorms at that location.
2 mile final.
Definitely looks like it's raining to the north of us. To the south of us, not so much. At least not at the present time. Well, here on the east side of the airport, we now have 1, 2, 3, 4,
2281, you ready?
5.
We are ready, Southwest 2281.
All right, South 2281, wind 150 at 19er, gust 26, runway 13 left, RNAV to Dorset, cliff takeoff.
So flight 2281 here on the east side, going to Orlando. Now this is a plane which, it doesn't say when, I think it's been out there waiting for more than an hour now. But it has gotten clearance to take off, much to the I'm sure delight of their passengers, I hope. It's a 737, and there it is. So we'll see what happens with this. DK Knights 411 says just north of Dallas and Farmers Branch, it is torrential here right now.
What's the sequence for 963?
Right now, minus the guy that's on the runway now, you're number 2. Again, the cell to the west of us is moving east, about to be over the field. I would imagine that would shut us down for a little bit. I just called to see if we can sneak out Southwest 45 before it gets here, but we'll see.
Alright, so 963 is going to keep them shut down for now, so if you don't mind just giving us a heads up.
Alright, Southwest 45, you guys got them up, correct? Alright, just give me about 10 left. We do it now, Southwest 45, runway 13, right, RNAV to Dorset, cliff takeoff. Hold off for a second. Let me see what it looks like after this other guy gets in the air. Okay. 2281, contact Lone Star, good day.
2281, switching good day.
Well, here once again is the big picture as we look to the north. That one dude in Target says, "Yo! In the next hour it's going to start sprinkling and then it'll get a little more hard rain and then it'll go away, but be careful." We shall. And again, if it starts really pouring in from the south here, we'll probably just have to sign off real quick, because I don't think I can just lift the tripod out of the way without disconnecting things.
So 2167 shut down.
Well, I'll tell you what, I can. Let's see, can I do that?
You're about 10th.
All right. That's for nice purposes for 5, 6 foot number.
7.
Jorge Velez says, looks like several inbound flights to Dallas Love Field have circled around Wichita Falls. before their approach to Dallas. Plane just taking off on the west side to Houston, flight 45.
Southwest 45, contact Lone Star departure today.
Departure day, Southwest 45.
And let's see, Tuesday, Thompson says American Flight 81 from London Heathrow flying northwest over Arkansas instead of southwest to Dallas. They turned before Russellville. Paul 188 says 4 or 5 planes inbound to Dallas Love Field circling south of Palestine, Texas. Also diversions to San Antonio or Austin. Jackie Redmond says now pouring in Grapevine, where Dallas-Fort Worth Airport is. Although Dallas-Fort Worth is such a big airport, it can be raining in parts of it.
963, I'm going to ask them, but how long will it take you to start up if I have you start up?
Not in others.
3 minutes Southwest 963.
182 KTFW says decent showers coming out of Irving towards you, Walt. Shouldn't be long. Luke's Aviation says, before I joined this live stream, I recorded some rotation in the clouds. No tornado, though. Well, that's good. That one dude in Target says water is now leaking through their back door. And this is interesting. A JSX plane from Gunnison, Colorado just landed at Alliance Airport, which is to the west of DFW Airport. Now, that is not normally an airport that accommodates passenger planes. Well, I mean, it can. It's got a runway, but that's more of a freight and corporate jet airport. Max Aguero 29 says regards to Texas from San Jose Airport, local time 7:15. Here's the random spotter, Luke. Hello, Luke.
All right.
Well, Luke, I don't know how much longer we're going to be on the air, given our... I'm looking at flight radar now, and just to the north of us, I see this big cell, which, and I think you may have seen a lightning bolt there. Oh, Max Aguero says SJO Santa Maria, San Jose in Costa Rica. I apologize for that. Now I hear thunder. Well, we may not be long for the world here. Flyer KG, I salute you. Our current setup doesn't let me put on your message, but you are celebrating 1 year of membership here.
South 963, start them up as fast as you can. Let me know when you're ready.
Always great fun. Okay, we got some flights going out here. Well, this should be interesting. Some lightning to the east of us. I don't know if it was in that shot. And that one dude at Target says, where there is lightning, there is thunder. Frank Pierce, 2008. Happy Saturday, says he. 182 QKFTW, American Flight 153, a 777 shooting an approach into DFW. Good luck with that. And the radar on Flight Radar 24, the weather radar, is just about touching the airport on the north side now.
Started, I can put you on the runway so you can look at it. It's pretty much clear to the south. It's just raining over the field now, moderate to heavy rain. So current wind 17013 gusts.
And it's not raining where we are, but it is raining here, as we can see if we
We'll let you know, thank you.
look there. I can feel it on my back legs now.
Southwest 1421.
You would be after 963. However, I don't know what the weather's going to do here about 10 minutes from now. So kind of case by case basis, but you're next on the list after he leaves.
Luke's Aviation said just had a lightning strike, almost struck my house. So it is raining here at Dallas Love Field, as you can see. I may have to move us just a little bit north of where we are currently situated. Let me see if I can do that. I'll let you see what we're doing here. Just want to get a little bit out of the way of the rain which is coming in.
Alright, do you want to get on the runway and take a look first?
Yeah.
Alright, South 963, runway 13 left, line of away.
I'm always 13 left, Southwest 963.
Yeah, I'd keep them shut down for now.
So, yep, it's raining here. We are undercover, so we're okay. Tony Euro with greetings from Orlando, Florida. You always have to feel for the ground operations team on a night like this. They've got to get the bags in and out of the aircraft.
South 963, as you wait there, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on your radar, but about 20 miles south of the airport, there's a cell and approach that you can expect they're working around it. But all the other southbound approaches.
And you see the baggage carts that are lined up outside have been covered up in anticipation of the onslaught.
And South 963, we are good. We're ready to go.
All right, cool. South 963, runway 13 left, RNAV door set, clear for takeoff. Expect the same rain that you got now for about a mile after the departure end.
So flight 963,
runway 13 left, Southwest 963.
a 737 going to New Orleans is rolling now to take off.
Contact low, start departure. We'll see you.
Thanks. You guys have a great day, 793. It's our Southwest 3100.
3100, go ahead.
Yeah, so we're only on, let's start this over. We have one engine shut down. It seems to work on the front of the line here. If you give us a heads up before clear, we good.
Yeah, man, you guys are back there a little bit. I'd probably shut both of them down.
That's what we're thinking, but see, we were right here at the front. We didn't know if we would get lucky. So, okay, we'll talk about it.
Okay. I think because you're one of the, well, looks like the only northbounder we have, and they're not going north yet, but that's why you're all by yourself over there.
Okay.
Francis says the weather looks crazy. Well, yeah, we've seen crazier weather here in in North Texas, that's for sure. But we are undercover.
Alright, Southwest 1421, start them up.
Another warning siren.
Jet 924, start them up.
We're ready.
Jet 585, you can start them up.
That's
We'll
loud.
leave those three for now, but Southwest 1421, whenever you are ready, go ahead and pull up to and hold short of runway 13 left. Approach set, just FYI, all you southbounders, you're probably going to just be on runway heading until you get in the flight levels for the weather.
Nathan H. says, you got to admit, seeing planes take off and land with the rain is pretty cool. Not something you spot very often. Now, as we look at the sky, we don't see the clouds anymore because the clouds are with us. We are one with the clouds now, I think. Dale Helton says, I could hear that siren from Grand Prairie, LOL. Candy says, I am out by Fort Worth and it looks crazy. So many airplanes are diverting.
2298, good.
Hey, not sure what we're looking at, but heard eastbound departure, I guess we're open. We've got both engines ready for departure whenever y'all can fit us out.
Okay, yeah, but I got you in the rundown. Let me, I haven't heard anything yet, but don't shut anything down yet unless you already did.
Okay, yeah, we got both running, and we'll just monitor the frequency down to 20.
Kellen Nance says, good evening or hello from Forney, Texas, and now we're starting to get
24 wind able 177
rain. It's blowing in on us, so I think I'm gonna have to move our equipment again. So hang on, stand by. Thunder. Yes, our screens are getting a little wet. The alarm was indicates a lightning, I believe, in the area. Declan. I'll wipe off some of our screens here. Kevin says, looks like a long night at Dallas Love Field. I imagine it will be. And here's the thing, our camera that we're using right now, our main camera, this one, it looks okay right now. 2 Tons of Love says, equipment shuffle, need some theme music. I got lots of music, I just haven't had time to think about it. But anyway, as I was saying, our main camera is not really good in this kind of, or in this lighting. So I think, regrettably, I think we have to shut things down here in just a moment. But before we get too far with that, because nothing is happening right here, so I can't show you anything. But I do need to thank all of our viewers, thank our channel sponsor, James Webb. I would like to thank our Runway DFW members.
Tower number 1421, we're moving up full short and
If you're a subscriber, I thank you for that. Because if you're in the chat, you're a subscriber, so thank you. Take one final look at the downtown.
Well, 13 left, line of way. Go ahead and look at the weather. It looks to me about...
that's downtown Dallas, but it's not in
moderate
focus.
rain for about 2.5 miles off the departure end, and it seems clear. But line up and wait, 13 left, let me know what you think.
All right, we'll let you know. Line up and wait, 13 left, number 14.
Camera's just not focusing, is it? Well, that's what happens at this, when the camera, this is a camcorder, and it doesn't like to focus when it gets too dark out.
The current wind at level 170 at 11, gust 16.
So I think we have a flight that could be taking off, or at least been allowed to think about taking off. I think it's on this side too, I'm not sure about that. More lightning. Thunder. Going a little closer and get you some indication of the intensity of the rainfall here.
Dallas 1421, we're ready.
Kevin says, it reminds me of that Garth Brooks song, The Thunder Rolls. Bill Caldham says, I could enjoy watching this and listening to the rain for hours. Well, it could be, but we're not...
Southwest 1421, on departure now, fly runway, heading, climb, maintain 17,000, runway 13 left, lift, takeoff.
Okay, so this will be our last flight, I think. This will be flight 1421. Southwest going to Panama City, Florida, where hopefully the weather's a little better. This will be a 737-800.
Pull up 2, hold short of runway 13 left.
Hold short of 13 left.
And here it comes.
Contact loan, start departure, we'll see you guys.
Departure, 1421.
Let's look towards downtown Dallas. It's now pretty much enveloped in rain. And the wind is kind of coming along towards where we are. As you can see, the ground is getting wetter along our pathway. So I think, let me make sure there's nothing else that's going out here. Well, even if there is, I think we have to pack things up.
585, when you can, just hold short of Mike 6. Looks like you are already.
So, thank you for bearing with us tonight.
To hold short of Mike 6, but it looks like you are.
We have not had a lot of activity going on here at the airport, based upon the rain, and of course it's going to be It's going to be backed up for a while. There's going to be some delayed flights, missed connections.
Alexander 924, Cosmic service for the last departure. On departure now, fly runway heading, climb and maintain 8,000. Expect vectors with approach. Runway 13 left, clear for takeoff.
Alright, runway heading up to 8,000. Clear for takeoff.
All right, we've got one more plane taking off, and that'll do it for us. It looks like it's going to be NetJets Flight 924 to Austin, Texas, a Cessna Citation latitude. So let me dial that in here. And we'll try to get out of here without getting too very much more wet.
Tower South of 3485. We're monitoring you now. Just so you know, we have both engines shut down. We'll need about a 5-minute heads up until we you get a release for us. Okay, thanks.
Thanks for Southwest 2564. We're going to hold shut down.
Alexander 924, looks like moderate to heavy precipitation for about the next 3 miles. You can contact low and start departure. We'll see you.
Okay, that's going to do it for us here on Runway DFW. Let me play us off with some music. I think we've got music here. Oh, I'll go with this one. Hey, we have before we go a membership gift, and I didn't see it. So whoever you were that gave a gift of membership or memberships I couldn't see, I apologize. Thank you so much for that. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all of our subscribers. Thanks to all of our channel members. Thanks especially to our channel sponsor James Webb, and a big thank you to our Runway DFW Moderation Federation, making sure you have a great experience when you watch Runway DFW. We'll be back probably Tuesday night is when we generally speak with you again, probably from DFW Airport if conditions are good over there. And it's been an interesting day here at Dallas Love Field on our take 2 of our Dallas Love Field coverage. That's about it. I've got to pack things up and towel things off. We'll see you again soon on Runway DFW. Thanks so much for watching.
No, approach control just called and said they're opening up another position, so they should be getting to us here. I wouldn't quite start them up yet. I'll let you know as soon as I hear. I know it'll take you a little bit to hear the max, but it's just tight.
We were optimistic we started one of those goes. We'll be right behind the midget. Okay.
And promotional consideration furnished by Pan American World Airways, the world's most experienced airline. Pan Am makes the going great. This is Dick Tufeld speaking.
like we've got a stuck message from Peter Sharp. I can't, I don't see any way to dismiss it. I thank you for your comment, Peter Sharp. But it looks like, well, there's Janice Van Erm, thank you.
Hey, we still gonna both run in VA on that pre-stop departure, or want to go and shut one down?
Yeah, to be honest, I'd probably shut it down. I've got the inlet request. You're the only eastbound, I think. Well, the first one out there, at least, I still haven't gotten released, so yeah, I'd shut them down.
Okay, thanks. We'll leave one running, and I guess we can go and shut them